So, I was watching the news at my parents' house on Sunday while I was doing my laundry. I've already told you this if you're wondering about the timeline. I'm a time traveler, so it is confusing sometimes. But I started thinking, it's entirely possible that, what's her name, Marianne Williamson? Marianne Williamson could be president. You know? I'm just saying it's entirely possible. I mean, think about it. She says crazy, wild things, right? And everybody thinks she's a joke. Everybody thinks it's just a joke that she's even fucking running, right? She could win. She's also, very low in the polls. She could win. At least that was the fucking story they were telling in one segment, and I was laughing my ass off, because I'm like, she says crazy wild things. Yeah, sure. But when Donald Trump said crazy wild things to all of the talking heads, right? Like, the crazy wild things that he was saying were kind of like common sense shit, and he was just phrasing it in a way that all of us that aren't you talk, like so his crazy wild shit actually turned out to be a pretty fucking good economy. Who'da thunk it? And her crazy wild shit is the power of love. It's the power of love. Like, fucking I'm gonna beat you with love. That was her soundbite. You wanna know why that was her soundbite? Because during that debate, she didn't say shit until she was directly asked a question. They didn't give a flying fuck about directly asking her a question because she's a loony nutbag, and everybody knew that going in. So I think they threw her about 3 fucking questions the entirety of the debate. And she certainly wasn't trying to jump in. Donald fucking Trump dominated every debate he was in. He was constantly jumping in on shit to take other people's points and make them fucking better, and dude, he was selling himself. Marianne Williamson was waiting for the right time to make her move. With love. Do you fucking feel it? Look, when everybody else was laughing at Donald Trump, I was sitting there going, why do you think this is funny again? I think he's got a chance. In September of 2016, I made a bet with a dude at work that Donald Trump would win the election. And he was like, really? I was like, I will bet $5, which, for those who are keeping count, is the maximum amount of money that I will make a bet for. That's it. I don't go any higher than $5. Right? It served me well. I don't go higher than $5. I know me well enough to know I have a gambling problem. I just haven't figured that out yet. Nothing more than $5. So, that's my max. That's like, I think you're an idiot if you take this bet. Just give me the $5. That's what level of confidence I have when I make a $5 bet. And he said, $5? I said, yeah. He's like, I thought you were going to bet me like 50 cents. Because we bet a lot. And usually it was like 50 cents. Because if I don't think I'm going to have at least a fairly decent chance to win, I'm not going to bet real money on that shit. Hell no. If there's too much of a fucking twist of fate that can happen anywhere involved along the way, I'm not betting that much money. But $5, man. I was like, $5. Yeah, I'll take it. And he's like, wow, why? And I'm like, because everybody fucking hates Hillary Clinton. And he's like, you think everybody hates her that much? Oh, shit. Forgive me 1 second. I just noticed I'm still recording a clip. I probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm just ranting here. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm like, everybody fucking hates Hillary Clinton. I'm like, who the fuck is seriously gonna vote for Hillary Clinton? And he's like, I don't know, man, she makes a lot of good points. I'm like, name one. And he was like, well, you know, she wants to help people. And I'm like, yeah, I want to help people. You gonna vote for me? Donald Trump said he wants to help people. Like, what fucking individual policy idea of hers do you agree with? And he threw at me a Donald Trump policy. You know, we're going to lower taxes. And I'm like, that was Donald Trump. And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. Little did I know at the time that kind of shit was actually going to come into play. And I almost lost $5. I was so close to losing $5. Motherfucker still hasn't paid me. And if you're watching, Omar, I want my money. But, you know, that was a rough night for me. Little did I know that because I had quit pretty much like 2 weeks after that, I'd never hear from the motherfucker again. Probably because he owes me $5. But, whatever. That was a son of a bitch of a night. I was sweating for a minute. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? I'm sitting there through the whole thing going, what the fuck is happening? Literally, start to end. I was sitting there watching it going, what the fuck is happening? Because I was amazed that she was doing well. And I was fascinated that she was actually getting more votes than him in the popular poll. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then finally he pulls it out and wins, and I'm like, well, that was, you know, you could see that was happening the whole night long, but I'm just sitting there going, how is this so close? Like, what the fuck is... whatever. The whole thing baffled me, but it still was the result I predicted, ultimately. But yeah, Marianne Williamson, man. She says wild and crazy things, and everybody thinks she's a joke. She might have a chance.